The whole resetting in Trials, fam, is a huge problem, right? In terms of like people keep resetting their cards, and you know, everybody has the loot, and there's just not much to chase in Trials of Osiris. And I feel like next season might be the same, but I think your boy has a great solution for this. So a lot of people are saying that, you know, there's no incentive to chase flawless runs. So it doesn't really matter once you get those god rolls. And it's going to be pretty much the same with Witch Queen. Yes, there's going to be some craftable stuff going on. You're going to want those weapons that are going to be new in the Trials of Osiris rotation. But that said, once you get them, probably in a few weeks, why would you play it, right? And that's why people don't go flawless anymore. Like 90% of the sweats, all they do is just reset their cards and farm those stats literally on the first game of the card. Some of them even just wait for the Sunday for the pool to activate, and then they just, you know, start farming the KD just to look better with the stats. I feel like if there was more incentive for going flawless multiple times, that would not happen. And hear me out. What if we had some amazing looking ornaments for a specific number of flawless runs per season, right? For example, I'm just going to throw out numbers there, and I don't know how it would be better at, like, what numbers would be better in terms of the amount of flawless runs. But just to give you an example, what if at 50 flawless runs, for example, you get a dope shader, right? At 100 runs, you get a like really cool ornament. Then at 150 runs, you also get a shader and an ornament. Then at 200 flawless runs per season, you get something absolutely insane, like a glowing, super rare ornament, maybe even a sparrow, all the cool stuff, right? Every time with a new season, this will just reset. So you'll have to do it again with new ornaments, new shaders, new sparrows, maybe a new ship, whatever it's going to be. I don't know what the exact, you know, is it going to be a ship? Is it going to be a chest piece? They can do some really cool stuff with it, but I feel like it could be super cool. And this would 100% fix the problem where people just keep resetting just for the stats. Because at the end of the day, unless you make the flawless runs worth it without the gear, people are always going to get that gear really fast, especially the sweaty players, the good players. They're just going to hop in. They're going to get it done. They're probably going to get those god rolls in the first few weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, depending on how much gear there is to rotate. And then that's it. That's it. Like, nobody's going to be playing it for the loot, and there's no incentive. Therefore, everybody just farms KD, which I personally don't get it. But, you know, they're going to do what they want to do, so you can't do anything about that. However, if you do give them these ornaments and cool shit, different kinds of cosmetics in general, maybe even weapon ornaments for the Trials gear, man. Imagine how cool that would be. And that way, if somebody did 100 or 200 flawless runs per season, which not everybody's going to be able to do, obviously, and I feel like that's fine. Something needs to be very hard to get in order for people that are super sweaty to chase it. And that this also helps the average players, right? Because they don't have to play them at all times in those first 1 or 2 games because they're not there anymore. They're always trying to go flawless multiple times a week and multiple times a season. And that fixes everything pretty much. I feel like this would be a great change. Hopefully they implement it, and I would love to see it. Imagine some guy standing in the tower with a crazy summoner ornament, right? It's glowing out of this world. It looks super epic, and you don't even have to check his emblem. You know right away, holy shit, this guy got 200 flawlesses this week, man. I mean, this season. This week might be too much, but this season. So therefore, he has this badass ornament. He feels good about it. You don't go against sweats all the time because he's not resetting anymore. Win-win for both part of the communities. And I feel like it's more loot. It's more things to chase at the end of the day. And yeah, hopefully this happens. Send a message to Bungie, says Z. Sounds sick, says Nico. Yeah. The thing is, all the sweaty players and good players in general, they always want to chase something that will make them feel different, like special. You know what I mean? Like those days from Destiny 1 where you would stand in the tower after doing the raids and you had these dope-ass shaders, for example, or these dope-ass weapons that were super rare, or Galahorn, for example, and people would just leave their characters with the Galahorn and the whole new set of gear from the raid glowing and doing all the cool stuff in the tower, just go grab a bite and you would see like 20 people around you. You know what I mean?